Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi. Eze-Ana, Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na Oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma anyị ji eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na Oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma anyị ji eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu tempụlụ ọ ya adị, maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị ụka erighị anyị front and back, ndị oche eri anyị front and back. Faji asị kala aka ghọrị ụmụ Igbo, si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma. Bulu Baịbụl bịa, akwụkwọ akụkọ, mepekwa chọọchị fa, okwu n'ụka bịa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. My name is Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu na Oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi deep consultation, lụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala restoration evangelical mission, lụkwazị onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. No bachita, no gawa case. Today's topic is not all challenges is caused by your enemies or spirits. Not all challenges is caused by your enemies or spirits. If you pay attention to this topic, believe in me, you will learn something that will really help you in order to liberate yourself. However, before we dive into today's lecture, important announcement. Don't forget that our monthly ritual of October is ongoing. You can still join us anywhere you are all over the world, because distance is never a barrier in all our spiritual works or consultation. Our group sacrifice is for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation. We contribute together for saraka and sacrifices throughout the month. This morning, I have gone to the temple to make declaration upon the lives of those that join us. We have lots of testimonies, but we don't share them on social media or in Eze-Ana TV because it's not necessary. It's not why we are here. But I can tell you that this group ritual started almost 3 years. By next month, it will be exactly three years we started it. Yes. What we are doing is that if you are interested in joining these group rituals, if all their 3 prayer requests, make token donation to the account number. We'll be making declarations upon your life throughout the month. On the last day of the month, we use the money to buy eatable things, to visit the waters, to offer sacrifices on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers in the temple on behalf of all as well. Then I will able to saraka as well. We have lots of testimonies. One not too bad, yes. So that is what we do. So if you are interested, for the 3 prayer requests, we place it in altar, making declaration upon your life throughout the month. My WhatsApp number remains 0805 7837 672. I repeat, 0805 7837 672 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat, 0813 8243 871. Then If you are following us from Eze-Ana TV, keep telling people about our administrations. Then if you are following us from our social media handles, platforms, then share it, tell people about our administrations. As you are doing this, may Chukwu and bless you abundantly. Let's now proceed. Like I said, today's topic is a unique one. Not all challenges is caused by your enemies, the spirits. Let me tell you, man is architect of his problems. I will explain. Ndị Igbo wee na-atụ one of Igbo adage says, and I quote, Onye buku utie, ọrarụ na. Yes. Another adage says, he who fetch ant-infected firewood invite lizard to his house. Ọkpara ahụhụ siri ngwere, very ọlụ. Most at times, we have formed this attitude of keep blaming others for our failures. But let me advise you, before you start blaming others for your failures, I will tell you some of the things you have to check first to be sure that your problem is not from you. Because the most important thing is that if you don't know where the rain starts to beat you, ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu sị na onye amara ebe mmiri si bido maọbụ ya ama ebe ọ na-akwụsị. So you have to find out the real cause of your problems. That is where Ịgba afa comes in. Secondly, don't be in a hurry to start blaming others for your predicaments. I can tell you, most of the times you are the cause of your problems. Believe in me, most of the times. Because one Igbo adage again says that chi onye adịghị n'izu isi na-achị ya wụ. I will explain. Chi onye adịghị n'izu isi na-achị ya wụ, meaning if your chi does not support any mpiawazu, any challenge, if it's not for your own upliftment, if it is not for your own growth, if it is not a lesson you must learn on earth, your chi will never give permission for such a thing to happen to you. So you can see, if whatever that is happening to you is not what you deserve, believe in me, you will not come. Two things are involved. If it's what you sign from creation via your EU, that in your next world, that you will be born in a humble home, humble background, in order to learn what the common man, people that was born in humble homes, pass through. Maybe in your previous earth life, you were born in a wealthy home. Maybe you suppress others. In order for you to learn from the mistakes of the past, based on how you oppress others when you are at the top. Either karma, natural forces, or you willingly wish to atone for what you have done in the past, willingly to be allowed to be born with a humble foundation, so that you will see what others are passing through. It could be the reason. Or it could be that nature forces you that you must pass these things in order to redeem your karma, whichever way. But what I want to tell you now is this, take it from me, is that whatever you are receiving now is what you deserve, knowingly or unknowingly. It's either the thing is to make or to marry you. It's either whatever you are experiencing now is what actually you deserve in order to pay for your karma, or willingly is what the experiences you must pass in order to go to next class. Because without challenges, there won't be champion, believe me. How can you claim to be a champion if you have not passed challenges, those obstacles, they pose for fight with you and you defeat them. That is the only way you can claim I have conquered all the challenges and a champion. Are you following? So this is what you must know. So all those things is what you die. So if Yachi does not permit those things to happen to you, believe in me, they will never. Because Yachi is the last man standing. It's your ADC. We all understand what ADC is all about. That man that normally stands by the side of a big man. I'm not talking about ordinary big man. I'm talking about maybe Mr. President, Mr. Governor, the army chiefs. That man that stand by their back. You cannot get to Mr. President without the approval of that last man standing. That's what I mean. So Yachi is that last man standing. Yes, he's like the third eyes. You can call Yachi the third eyes. You can call Yachi their guardian angel. You can call Yachi your spiritual guide, your spiritual force, whatever. But I can tell you, Yachi is the closest being closer to you. So before any goal can be scored against you, Yachi must be defeated. Or Yachi must have permitted it. Okay? Tempt him, but don't touch his spirit. Are you following? So what I'm telling you, so there are so many things why so many challenges normally come in somebody's life. But what I want to tell you today is that stop blaming your enemies. Stop blaming your competitors. Stop blaming your uncles, your nephews, their relatives in general, or people that knows you. Yes, that they are always behind their predicaments. If whatever that happened to you, your business crumble, your marriage crumble, there are so many things hitting you here and there, in order for you to experience those things, or in order for you to experience those things to mature, or for you to experience those things in order to pay for what you have done in the past. But you are not seeing it that way. Rather, you keep on blaming anybody, you keep on blaming the spirits. Most of the times, you people keep, I can tell you, majority keep blaming in the middle, which is not fact. Most people, whenever they are having some experiences, they say it's in the middle. I'm telling you, if you understand what you are doing to yourself, because of constantly apportioning blames, and you refuse, because you are not honest to yourself, because you refuse to apportion blame to yourself. You never thought, maybe I'm the responsible person here. So what I can tell you today is that before you start apportioning blames to other people around you, your competitors, your relatives, people that you felt that they don't like you, before you start apportioning blames to people's passers-by and so in most cases you apportion blame to the spirit, look well before you leave. Let me tell you how this works in spiritual. Like I already told you, that Chionya dignity, meaning if Yachi does not support anything to happen to you, to your life, you will live long and grow gray hair. That is Chi Adiginis. You will live grown, Ishachaga and old. Very well. Are you following? So that is the reason what I'm telling you that you should know. Now, before you start blaming others for your predicament, let me say you are a man, you are into business, or you want to go into business. Have you really understand how things work? I have told you that 2 ways to make money. There's 2 ways only to make legitimate money. It's either you are providing services. It's either you are providing services, providing those things, positioning yourself, learn some of those things that people need. Be a problem solver. Know what people need and position yourself in a way you will be able to be heard. You will be able to solve their problems, their needs. Believe in me, people will pay you, give you their hard-earned money. Yes. Or you are into buying and selling. You are selling something. You know what the people need. You attach a value to the goods and tell them what they stand to gain. And if they see that the value you attach to that your goods, what that money you're asking for, believe me, they will give you. That is the principle of nature. That is natural laws. You don't sell anything. You are being lazy from your childhood. You did not thought it wise to develop any skill by yourself. You are not properly trained. It's only professionals that earn money. Yes. So you will be able to understand how things work and know how you can be able to be leveraging from other people's effort in order to remain on top. Yes. So you must be able to know and understand how things work and develop a system that will always pay you. Develop a system which will guarantee you earning. Either you build the system or you key in into an already established system. There are so many ways. Example, you want to start earning money. Yes, you can as well start from maybe you want to go into Bitcoin. I know some of my friends that went into this Bitcoin of a thing. Like 2012. I know about Bitcoin, then main Bitcoin. That was I think 2011, 2012. I heard about it. That time a Bitcoin is like about 10,000 naira then. I know some of my friends that went into it. I know some of my friends that went into forex trading. They went into series of training, retraining, workshops, seminars in order to get themselves equipped. Yes. Those days I went into online importations, which I earned so much money from online business importing. Why I'm in Abuja, I import from US and China. Those days I went into programming, learning hypertext markup language, learning JavaScript, learning Java, rest of them, PHP and rest of them. No, now we have so many more advanced ones. Like all those days we have CS5. Now we have Premier Pro and rest of them. Which is why you guys let almost people update. So, but what I want to tell you that through times I took my time to learn what I'm doing. Believe in me, if you learn all those skills, it will help you in the long run. In the process of learning this thing, I started using Facebook back then. Those then I'm not into spiritual into ordinary spirituality. However, I'm into spirituality then. I teach so many things on social media. I have many groups then. You understand? So many groups made me admin in their platforms because of my vast knowledge in teaching. So however, it's not ordinary then. Till eventually 2015, 2016, when we now actually finding our way back to our roots. So what I'm telling you is that some of these people you are seeing, successful minds, you are seeing, when they spend time to be trained, you must be trained properly because it's only professionals that earn money. Let me tell you one thing, and there is no way you will be. That's why if you count billionaires, millionaires, they normally come across people that are on their own, that have built the system. Yes, because if you rely on your own strength to be working, you work tired. But you develop a system how maybe you have a business, you have other people that working for you and this and that, you are leveraging. So what I'm telling you is that check yourself. Are you properly trained? Let me give you an example what happened to me when I was in Abuja. That time I have this US SUV that I'm driving then. So and I noticed that the car needs services. So what I did is that I went to where they call Zubas, auto spare parts. It's like the highest auto spare parts market in Abuja. Then I went there and I decided to ask the sellers, motor spare parts sellers, auto spare parts sellers, to find out if they know any good mechanic in injector, working injector. Because what is happening to the car, actually, I dress it to be injector fault. So they told me, they mentioned one particular name, by name, Odion, they call it like a dog guy. They had sent me his Odion, that is the best, because I asked them who is the best injector repairer within that, as is, they told me Odion. I left that line, I went to another line, I gave like two line gap, went to the third line. I asked one guy again that is selling Japanese, because that my car US SUV then is Japanese car, Japanese SUV. So I went into the shop. Please, I'm having an injector problem with my SUV. Is there any person that is good in injector? They point the same guy. They mentioned the same guy, Odion. I went to that line again. They still mentioned that guy. And I began to ask them, how can I locate this guy workshop? They directed me. I went there. This particular guy is staying in more than a plot because of the volume of cars in his workshop. People are coming, people are going. I told him what is happening to my car. He now told me that the first thing they will do is to scan the car and they will be able to charge me. And they did all that. Believe in me, when after they are done, I'm happier leaving that workshop. Even one of the guys was like telling me, one of his boys that telling me that the Oga goes home that time more than 100,000 daily, no matter how bad. You can imagine a guy that is making such amount of money daily. He has workers. It's not even that he's the one that will be doing. Maybe he will be handling one, maybe other 5 or almost 7 of his workers will be taking care of other cars. Because he's a professional. He learnt it very well. That's why he's earning. So sometimes some of you did not even learn anything. You graduated from secondary school or even university. Who told you that university will guarantee you from financial freedom? Who told you that being a graduate will solve your problem and grant you financial freedom? Who told you? That was olden days. Maybe in early 80s, when you will be seeing me in your final year or you service, companies are begging you. Not nowadays. You don't know how many thousands graduates we produce yearly in Nigeria. How many of them is getting federal or state job? So what I'm not disputing the fact that going to university is not good. No. But have it in mind that you are going there to acquire knowledge that will help you to face the reality out there. Because after serving, it will be done on you that there is nothing federal government can do for you. Yes. After serving, you are passed out. You go and face the reality. That is the simple truth. So what I can tell you is that even if there is another job available at the federal level or whatever, those big jobs, those living salary jobs, we will go to people that are knowing, that are on top, their children, not for you. Yes. So what I can tell you is now, if you are going to school, is to acquire knowledge in order to learn how to put it into practice in the world of reality, in order to start earning. Fine and good, I will clap for you. But if your dream is to get those university degree, thinking that that's by me getting that university degree that you have already escaped from financial poverty, or you have achieved financial freedom. No, it's a wrong idea. So what I can tell you is that whether you are in secondary school, just read well. Even if it's a secondary school person, graduated as a secondary school person, you are not an illiterate if you really understand what you read. Now, whatever certificate you use, what I am advising you is to go for further trainings. Those things you have passion, discover what is your talent, develop them, discover what is your out. If your calling is to be a counselor, go into it. You have passion for it. That is your calling. That's the agu. If your passion is for trade, you have passion for trading, you have agu, agu asomaya, develop it. It's fine and good. If your agu is for calling, you have call to serve as a priest or to serve as a herbalist or to serve as a waka, agu nka n'ụzụ. Go it, so be it. If you're a builder, you are not that, go into it. But discover where your passion lies. What my guess is idling away. Maybe you are idling away and waiting for manna to fall. Maybe you are waiting for your brother in US to help you. You keep on lamenting that had he been this and that, and even at a stage, if this man did not help you, as in giving you money, you will keep on as in accusing him that he's so wicked, he don't want to give you money, he don't want to do this, he don't want to do that. Who told you that if he give you money that you will be successful? Haven't you seen many people that are giving millions of naira, they wasted it? Because they did not train them on how to grow money. You have to prove, start from small. Learn the skill, let the whole thing, the system, how to make money be on your head. If you want to learn a trade, learn it very well. Stop focusing attention. What you need to know is the system that works in that business. If you want to learn a trade, do the same thing. If you want to go into handwork. Even why I love so much love handwork is that handwork, the system that will pay you is in your brain, the technical know-how. But in business, you need capital, you need cash. After learning the system, you still need cash. But handwork, once you learn the systems, what you actually need is the tools. Which one did you learn? Or what you learn is always to go to Bet Niger. Hey, caught one. They caught one nearly. Or is it what you learn? How many people have you seen that build duplex and their money they used to build this duplex actually came from betting? How many? If there's anyone. If there's anybody that is maybe the person is hiding under playing Bet Niger, maybe there's one that is like giving him money. What actually is going on there is from Peter to pay for. Are you following? So it cannot actually guarantee what we call financial freedom. Because for you to have financial freedom, you must build a system. You must be trained. Whatever profession you have passion for, you must be trained. It's only professionals that may earn money, I can tell you. If you do it well, you will have good vision. You will see people that will see your vision and they would like to key into that your vision. Okay, let's use transport companies as an example. Do you think that all the buses that is in God is Good company or those big companies you know in Nigeria, do you think that all the buses there is owned by the real owner of God is Good? You know. Don't you know that some people normally bought their own bus and they gave it to God is Good or best companies to manage it for them and they will take in their own cut? Don't you know? Because they have already built a system. Other people would like to partner with the already established system. So if you have a good system, believe in me, people will be very happy to key in your system. But sometimes some of you are not even willing to learn. Everybody wants to get a computer immediately. It wasn't like this. Believe in me. 2021, 2011, 2013, 2014, 2015, I was so busy attending so many trainings. After almost every in Abuja, every Saturdays, almost halls or hotels are booked for various kind of training. And those training I learned. One of those things I learned. And why I normally like to use myself as an example, so that you will not be seeing it as I'm talking out of it. I'm talking out of what I experienced. And I know if you apply it, it will work for you. You ask me, I'm into phone accessories then. Yes, I sell phone accessories. But have you asked me how I went into importing computers, selling computers? You don't know. I went into it because of the training I attended. I was exposed to genuine platforms, genuine websites. where I can sit on the comfort of my home and the important things from genuine website, used items. You understand? Used items, working in working condition from US. That's how I began to import so many things. The same way, because I don't know genuine links, how I can be importing something from Chinese companies website where those genuine companies display their contacts. Yes. But maybe most people are in a hurry. They want to start making money. No, 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 no. So they don't want to sacrifice some years to be mentored. That is the problem. So you have not done all those things. What you say, Uncle, give me 1 million. Uncle, give me 3 million. Who told you that once they give you 3 million, you will succeed? Haven't you seen so many people, they give such amount of money, they bastardize it? It will be easier for you. I will make it. Who told you? Start from a scratch. At least start from hundreds of thousands, 500. Let your uncle sees how you grow that 500 to 700 gradually. The only thing that you since you have small money, the growth will be small, minimal. Now, when you are after a series of audits, your uncle now sees that you can grow, actually stand with 500,000, and although you are growing with the snail speed, he will now see that, oh, you did not even squander this money. Instead, he's growing with slow speed. He will now have the mind to invest more. Not give me. Nobody will trust you. Even in banks, do you know that some banks finance some projects and some businesses if they are convinced that the proposal, the business plan you are bringing, worth sponsoring? Don't you know? Yes. Then again, I want to tell you that sometimes you will not even know that you can go into these things. The same way, you will see some ladies, they bastardize their chances. Like I have already told you, as a businessman, you must understand the system, how the whole thing works, in order to attract somebody, a supporter, a partner, somebody that will have knowledge, believe in you and support your vision. Because it must be your vision. The same thing. The same thing goes to even ladies, women. You are given opportunity. How many of you really want to learn? You want to learn some of those handwork. You want to learn how to be computer literate, because being computer literate will give you some certain advantage. You learn so many packages. You can learn so many packages, how to design so many things, flyers, logos. Go deeper into it. Learn all those Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint. Learn CorelDRAW, and learn so many deeper packages. If you learn it, it will give you advantage to dive into so many other fields in life. Or maybe did you pay attention in learning even how to sew, how to make dress, how to make beads, how to make so many things? It must get something you are doing so that people will believe you. Yes, you can't just fool hand. I'm a graduate. I'm looking for a job. There is no job. You are at home idling away. Don't you know that once you are too idle away, you will have time to be jumping from one bed to another? Yes. And by so doing, you are destroying your future. They will promising you so many things. At the end of the day, nothing works. They are just promising you because they saw that you are desperately in need of money. They will be taking advantage of you. You enter straight. They will use you and mess you up. You keep climbing bed upon bed, and the rest of the day you mess yourself up. Okay, is it you? Maybe you're a married woman. You don't appreciate your husband. You don't know that respect and submission is the key. You want to grow with thinking that you and your husband have equal right. Who told you? The man still remains the key, the head, the priest of the home. Yes, when you start talking feathers with your husband, you lose. Yes, and those people that are there are telling you, advising you badly to rub shoulder with your husband, that two of you have equal right in this union called marriage. They will desert. They will desert you. So those people that are giving you wrong advice not to be submissive to your husband, they will abandon you. They will give you some today for you, some tomorrow for you. Next tomorrow they are tired. They will tell you that they are broke. They don't have money to give you again. If you stay in their house, more time they will ask you that their partner is telling them that you don't want to be seeing you around. Don't you know? You know that even you, even me, I see you, maybe you claim to be a friend to my wife and you keep on coming. I will ask, what are you into? You don't have anything that you came around to stay for months. What is the vision? No clear vision yet. He's waiting for one uncle in US to send money. Okay? I will ask my wife not to be entertaining you again, to send you away. Because you don't have clear vision. It's not as if you have a vision, maybe you are learning some handwork that you want to stay to go and learn the work, or you newly got a shop, but you will not be able to be paying for the shop and the house at the same time, that you want to stay here while attending to your business or your vision for a while, so that you stand well and be able to rent here. You have the vision. I will support that. But for you to be staying there, just eat morning, afternoon, and night, and waiting for one uncle in US that you know, did you give your uncle any money? Yes, you are my uncle, and that man is so wicked, he's not helping us. Did you give? Also, the crime the man committed is because by nature it happened to be your link, your uncle. So for that reason, that is now owing you. Did you give him any money to keep for you? It's out of choice. If you please him, if you show him, he can call you and say, what, you know, if he's convinced that you really want to make up something, they have something upstairs. If not, he does not owe you anything. So what I'm telling you is this. Sometimes you're a married woman, you'll be messing up. I can tell, let me warn you. Because tomorrow time you will blame him in the middle. There's nothing most I know they hear forget. Sometimes if I tell you what I normally hear in my inbox, most people will blame in the middle. Tomorrow time I know they had one. What I say in the middle. Huh? So even if you have, they insisted that not in the middle is responsible. Who told you? Oh, what they keep my job. It's your bad character is causing problem. Yes. A man took you out, but your husband, you are demanding for Brazilian hair, you are demanding for designer bags. Those things you are demanding is what even you cannot even afford on your own. Even your father did not afford it. So by so doing, why you are demanding those things, you are giving yourself into. But let me warn you. Once you lose what you have and lose your home, believe in me, it will be more difficult for you to convince anybody that you are responsible, because a woman is a home builder. And let me warn you again. You know that if you eventually lose what you have and you decide to, because you must eat now, yes, you will be broke, because who you depended on is no more. You are out of your marriage. Now I can tell you, you enter street. That street that is hungry, you enter street, I can tell you, you will climb the tire. And they will keep promising you heaven on earth, this and that. Some of the people, some of them, let me tell you, men can never do some of those things free of charge. It's only 1% of men can help you once. And once they notice that you want to depend on them, they will run. That's the only ones that they are not interested in you. They want to help you as with church mind. Those people are 1%. And once they help you and they understand that you really want to depend on them in their entire life, they will run. Those ones we agree to be helping you from time to time must be looking for something from you. And with time they will get tired of you and move on. So what am I saying? That you will climb the tire. It's better you make the good use of what you have now. Appreciate it. What men need is submission, total submission. I'm not saying government, total submission and respect. So that you will appreciate what you have. If not, he will one day throw you out. If not, for one day you see that everything has turned upside down. And you run out to a wave and say in the middle is responsible. And it's not in the middle. What is your problem is bad character. So not every problem you say is this that woman don't like you. When you wanted to marry, you criticize it. Maybe it's the one that you want me to have honor with my husband. That's all that I will come to. Auntie is your bad character. That is the problem. Not in the middle. And not even anybody. And not even any spirit. Let me stop here. If you in Uche, it's one odo. ma inwe uche so ọnụ kpere okwu ka m kwụsị ebe a see you tomorrow n'oge awa nke eziokwu ọ bụrụ na ọnwa egburu ọjọọ eji wee chụ aja ọcha na ọya ekwu ome may the blessing of the Most High be with you and forever.